So guys, it's your man Master King Animation here with a tutorial video. So you guys been asking me, or some of you guys been asking me, what program do I use and how do I animate and what do I use to animate. So I'm finna start a tutorial video for you guys to teach you animations. Okay, first off, I'm going to teach you I'm just going to show you the basics, teach you it. I'm going to teach you everything that I know and from what I learned. Okay, so first off, the program I use is Adobe Flash CS6, and I got this from another YouTube video where I downloaded it, and I'll try to find that video again so you guys can download it too. And I use Media Fireworks Flash to import my sprites into Adobe Flash, so it'll be quicker and easier for me. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna see if I can get closer. Get closer. So first off, whenever you have Adobe Flash, you can either go to ActionScript 3.0 or ActionScript 2.0. And over here, if you can see, this is like for your recent documents, like or your previous Flash animations. This is gonna be over here. Right now, I don't know if you can see, but right here on pointer, this is episode 1 from my new battle series, Cross Brawl Royale, the best thing I can think of so far. Okay, anyway, so let's get started. I'm gonna go to ActionScript 2.0, and I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. Okay, so here it is. As you can see, you already got the timeline at the bottom, your toolbar over here. And here's what I like to do. So first off, what I do is where can I find it? Okay, like if you see what I'm looking at right here, if you go over to your top right where it says priorities and library, click priorities, and then for size, go with 800 cross or times or the X. I mean. 450, so 800 and 450, that'd be better. And frames per second, for frames per second, you can stick to 24, and it'll be perfectly fine. Stick to 24, and you can go lower if you want, 15. Sometimes in the past I used 15, but right now just stick with 24. Okay, then got your timeline, everything. So we're just gonna get started real quick. So let's get started. Let's see. I'll also try to find the link where you can download Media Fireworks so you guys can import your sprites. So let's see, which sprite sheet should I use? Wherever you let's see, who should I start off with? This might take a second, guys. Wow. I might actually have to skip forward in this video. Let's go with. Oh, no wonder. I'm in my wrong file. Oops. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, hit a little heads up note. Whenever you try to do whenever you have your sprites in this, where you have any sprites, make sure to put it in a folder, because like you don't want to end up like me, because I always lose track of my sprites. Cover what in the world? Okay then, something's not working. Oh, recovery. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, I can't find a sprite sheet to use. Just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry for taking so long. I should have planned this ahead, but I didn't think of it at the time. But you know what? Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Instead of looking for a sprite sheet, I want to open up a background first to teach you guys something. So here's the background that I know. Okay. So like here's something I should tell you guys now. Whenever you try to import a background from this, all you really gotta do is like over here in your toolbar. This is a square box that has this little dots, like dots or dashes beside it. What you do is you click that, and then you try to you just draw a big square or rectangle around the picture. Just click it. I mean, right click it, copy, and then go to Flash, and then paste it, which will take a few seconds from my. Just give a second, guys. Sometimes my computer, if you make sure you have a good internet connection, well, not internet connection, make sure you got a good software. Okay, then that is not what I asked. That is not what I asked for. Copy. Okay, then. So something is wrong with my computer already. Let's exit that out. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, and here's another fact for you. When for your timeline, right here, where the blue area is, here's what you can do. Like it makes it much easier if you label you, the things in your timeline. Like for instance, layer 1 is gonna be my background, and that's it. And if you go to the if I can leave my computer, if I can. I wish I knew how to zoom in. Is this right here? Yeah, here it is. Okay, so like right here where the mouse is at, if you can see it. Yeah, right here. Right here is where you click a new layer. Click as many layers you want. And hold on, there we go. You can click that and you can have many layers as you want. So right now here's your background. Just zoom out a little bit. Alright, here's your background. Now, sometimes my computer doesn't handle all the colors, so like what you do is when you're trying to bitmap it, just go to modify, bitmap, and trace bitmap. Now, what you do is color threshold. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay. Color threshold. Make that one minimum area, one corner threshold, few corners, and then curve fit pixels. Now and then you just click OK. Now for this background, it won't take all that color. So what I usually do is just modify bitmap. Modify. Oh no, sorry, roughly. What I do is I just right click it and then convert to symbol. Because sometimes, like I said, it doesn't take my it doesn't take the color the colors on the computer doesn't take it, or I had that backwards. But yeah, it doesn't work. What I'm trying to say, it doesn't work for me that much. So what I do is I just right click it and then convert to symbol, much better and faster. So okay, got that already done. Oh yeah, here's another trick for you guys. Whenever you want to try to extend your background, here's what you do. All you gotta do is just click on the picture, copy it, and then paste in place. And you can use your arrows. Whenever you're trying to move something on your keyboard, make sure to press the shift button and then the arrow keys. It'll move much faster. And then make sure you're trying to line it right. Oh yeah, and whenever you're trying to move your pictures or sprites around, just click modify. If it works, modify, transform, and flip horizontal. Makes it much easier and much better. Just line it right, and then there you go. And then what you also do is you do this, highlight it highlight both of them, and then also right click, convert to symbol, and click. And when you try to convert things to a symbol, you can also name it if you want, and also the type. Make sure to keep it as movie clip because it's better that way. And then click OK. Okay then. Okay, for some reason that didn't work. Control Z. And when you ever have a problem like this, all you gotta do is just Control Z it, and then it'll be just fine. Okay then, so I guess that works. Alright then. Okay, yeah, something's wrong. Something's wrong with it. Well, anyway, you can do that. All right then. So, back to importing a sprite. Now back to trying to get a sprite sheet. Just click that out. So, for instance, I'm just gonna go with a simple sprite sheet for you guys. Let's just go with let's here. I think this is yeah. Let's go with Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Let's just go with that one. So he's probably gonna be a little tough, but he'll be fine. He's a perfect sprite sheet. So here's a little tip for you guys. All right. Oops. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. All right. So here's what you guys do. Whenever you have, sorry for coughing so much. Got a little cold. So like, whenever you have a color background, I want you guys to do this. Click this magic wand over here tool, the magic tool over here, and then go to the bottom. Well, you guys can see it. We'll go to the bottom right here, and then click the tolerance. Like if when you click the magic tool and your tolerance has a number, click that arrow and drag it all the way down to 0. Cause like in some animations I've seen or animations I did in the past, it always had little color spots on the character, and you always wish you could get that out. So this is a perfect way. Like you click that tolerance button and drag it all the way down to 0, and then what you do is you click on the color background. You right click it, select similar, and then all you gotta do is backspace, and then you're done. As you can see, if I just zoom in for you, usually right here in this area, that will be blue. So all you have to do is just right click the color background, select similar, and just backspace it. Make sure you set the tolerance to 0, and you're good. Okay then, so importing, no, don't know what that is. Okay, importing a sprite sheet. Importing a sprite character. So what you do is, like I said, you click the dotted square or this lasso tool. All you gotta do is just draw a square around it, right click it, edit, go to edit, and then copy. Go back over here and make sure you have a new layer for it. You gotta make sure you have every layer for another character. For those who don't know, I'm just gonna, let's see, do this right here. Okay, so layer 2 is gonna be Bakugo. I'm just gonna put Baku for short. Okay. So what you do is go to that layer and then click any. Don't click on the background. Click around it, like open spaces. So what you do is click there and click paste, and then there you go. And also, another tip. Here's what you do to increase the character. Go to modify, transform, scale and rotate. And here's what I do. Whenever I scale and rotate a character, I always write it down, like the sizes, because sometimes you have to go over 200 or 300. So what I do is I make sure to write it down. So let's see how tall or how big Bakugo can be if I go 250. Okay then, so 250 is good enough. So 250 for Baku. And what you do is, like, here's another way to make the like whenever you have a sprite character, you go to modify bitmap and trace bitmap, and the same thing as the background earlier. color threshold 1, minimum area 1, few corners pixels, and just click OK. And if I zoom in, as you can see, hold on, let me just get this to focus real quick. If it works, back it up a little bit. There we go. You can see these little dots on a character. What you do is right click it and then convert that to symbol. You can name the symbol however you want and just click OK, and there you go. Cause like, if for instance, if you don't trace bitmap and just convert to symbol, like the colors on it, it won't be the same. And plus, if I drag it right here, you see this little dots right here. Yeah, if you convert it to a symbol, it doesn't show up. All it does is just move the character. So make sure to trace bitmap it first. Always trace bitmap it. So right now we got Baku. Okay, so here's another trick. We're gonna make Baku run. So like let's see. Okay, then I'm gonna teach you guys another trick, and this might take long though, but here's what you guys do. I'm not gonna use every one of the. Oh, hold up, you guys can't see. I gotta make sure to look at my camera and the computer at the same time. So like all of this to make them run, I'm not gonna use all of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten it to like around let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, let's use 6 to this be okay. So what you do, you draw a square around it, edit, copy, and then also here's what you do. Back it up a little bit. Okay, zoom in a little bit. So like whenever you try to use a new character, or whenever you try to use a new sprite, here's what you do. You click right here. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. You click to the next frame, okay? What you do is right click it, and then up here insert blank keyframe. So right now that first frame has the character of them doing whatever. And what you do, you click on the next frame, and what you do is you, like I said, go to a blank area and then paste it. And here are the other characters. So like I said, make sure to write down your character of how big they can be. So mine was 250. Transform, scale and rotate, 250, and there you go. So here's a trick to making your character walk or run. Most people would just here's what I did in the past, because it'll take much longer. What I did in the past was I kept like copying the running frame, like each character when they run, fly something, I always copy it one frame at a time, and I would just wait. Well, it doesn't waste your time, but it takes long. So here's an easier trick. What you do is you just like I said, modify bitmap, trace bitmap, click OK. These little dots, right click it, convert to symbol. So here they are. So here's what you do. You right click that long sprite, right click it, and I want you to go down till you see the word edit. It'll take you to this blank area. So what you do is, here's what you do. So like what you do is you draw you draw a line. Make sure to get every one of these on your right. And here's what you do. When you do that, all the sprites will light up, and all the sprites have these little dots like before. So here's what you do this time. Pay close attention. So what you do is, whenever you do this, like I said, all the little white dots on the character. So what you do is you right click it, and then you where is it? You right click, go to cut, and then what you do is go to the next frame, right click that, and do this, convert to blank keyframe. And also here's another trick. And here's what you also do. You go down to these, to like where my mouse is, click this button, like go to it, and then you see the words onion skin on it. Click that, and then right now you'll see the character invisible. So, okay, whenever you click onion scan, you can like see what you did to your previous animations, like previous stuff and all that. So, um, what you do is you right click to that character, and then go to paste in place. Because that if you just paste it, it'll go to a different area. So when you paste in place, I want you to press the shift button, then the arrow keys, and just move it to like the exact location where it is. Try to keep it like close to where it was. Not like try to keep it close to where the last keyframe was. Because like if you, let's just say if you move it too many spaces back or forward, it won't look right. So like try to keep it close as it was before. And let's see, I can tell from far away like this sometimes. So once you do that, you do the same thing over and over again. You just draw a space around the other sprites until the white dots show up like this, and then right click it, cut, go to your next frame. You see, go to your next frame and just convert to blank keyframe, and then you do the same process over and over again. Click to that character, paste in place, and then just move it where it was last time. Just move it right here. And there is another YouTube video where I learned this from, where it helps easier. So like, yeah, I'll try to remember to put that in the description. And whenever we move to around like sound effects and hit effects and all that stuff, I want to show you where I downloaded it, and then I want to show you how to import it. It's real easy. So like when we get to that, so basically what you do is you just keep doing the same process over and over again, like I said before. Cut, convert to blank keyframe, right click it, paste in place, and just move right there. So that's basically what you guys are gonna be doing over and over. And I want you guys, if I ever go too fast, just make sure to tell me in the in the comment section. I'll try to go real slow when I can. And also, I want to put my Discord in the description so you guys can visit me on Discord, because I'm mostly be on Discord instead of Facebook and Twitter. So yeah, so where you need to talk to me about any animations like this, I will be there to help you out. And so that's it for the run. Now, like I said, most of the times, here's what I also do. Whenever it doesn't look right to me, I'll stop on this frame right here. Like for instance, let's say okay, so frame number 2. What I do is I go up here to the as you see in top right here is your microscope. So what I do is I zoom in to where I don't think it looks right. So what I do is I just keep going, I just keep zooming in, and then what I do is I just, like I said, I just move it around until it looks right to me. Let's see, yep, okay. Alright, that should be it. That. Alright then, there you go. Now here's what you do. Whenever you finish with that, what you also can do is this. Whenever sometimes it's okay to have these little small frames, but sometimes you can like make it longer. So what you do on my computer is different, but what I do is on my computer I have this keyboard that says FN. What I do is press that, and I press F5. As you can see, if I zoom in, you guys can see it. It has a little space between it. So what I do is I just click on that, and then click on the next frame, do the same thing over and over. Oops, that was too much. Sorry, you guys can see that, but But yeah, what I do is I just always make sure to click on the click on the frame. I press the keyboard on mine, says FN for flash, I guess, and then I just press F5, and it will add a frame. So here's what you do. Here's what I'm also going to tell you for the for the F how should I explain this? Here, I'll show you instead. See right here? Yeah, this one right here, the FN. And then up here you already have your F1 through 10. So here's what you F5 is when it adds you a space. F6 is when it stops a frame for you. Oops, that's F7, my bad. F6 is when it stops a frame. Like it ends at a frame for you. Like for instance, right here. If I click on that and click the FN and 6, sorry, FN and 6. See what it did there? It added a frame right there. So that means right there it ended it. Well, when I do Control Z, okay, give me a second. Control Z is back to normal, just like that. And then F7, it always ends a frame. So yeah, that's what it does. And I'll try to make sure explain it better in the description box for you. Okay, so when you're done with the running animation, what you do is you go back up to here. It says scene 1. You go back up there. You click that, and then here's a little trick to help you guys remember. Whenever you do that, sometimes it like what you do is you go to your toolbar. Go to where you see. Go to this square box with a mouse. And I want you to hold it, hover above until it says free transform tool. Like let's say on the toolbar, third down, it will say free transform tool. You click that, and then you see this little white dot. What you do is you drag that all the way over to here, cause like if you have it all over there, it'll mess up your animation. So yeah, just do this, and then I'm going to drag this to where my last character was. And leave it right there. And so I'm pretty sure you guys will know how it moves. So what I'm going to teach you is, here's what you also do. You click on that frame. You go to your timeline. Go to that frame where the timeline is. And what you do is go to where, like, for instance, this is frame 2. So I'm going to go to frame 10. And then what you do, you right click that. And here's another trick. Whenever you right click it, right here, insert key. When it says insert keyframe, that's F6 on my on the keyboard, and enter blank keyframe is F7. So that's another way you can. But doing on the keyboard is faster than just clicking the whole time. So what you do is you do this. You right click each, like, oh, sorry. Going too fast. So like, yeah, go to frame 2. Yeah, go to your frame 2, and then just, you can go anywhere on here. You can go to like right here, or you can go. Oops, sorry, I didn't show you. For instance, you can go for like frame 2 to like here, or all the way to right here. But what I'm gonna do is, hold on, let's get this right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to frame 15. Yeah, I'm going to go to frame 15. Right click that, and sorry about that, guys, my camera cut off. So yeah, what you do is yeah, sorry, but yeah, my camera cut off. So like I said, you go right here. So go to the frame that you just entered right here. And then what you do is you click your character and you drag it to the other end of the screen right here. And what you do is you go back to that. What you do is you go back to your first frame. See, this is this end point, and this is the beginning point. Oops, beginning point. So what you do is you right click that one. You go to class. You go to create classic tween. Don't ever use motion tween, because I don't know how to use that yet. So what I always do is just go create classic Oops, wrong frame. Wrong frame. So yeah, create classic tween. So as you can see, if I just hit the spacebar button, it just went fast. So let's go back. So yeah, and here's another trick for you. Well, once you click, like, go over here, click your character, and go to the top right here. When you see the words movie, go to priorities, and when you see move clip, here's what you do. If you wanna see your character running or his legs moving, just click your character, come over here to movie clip, go to graphic, and then just here's what happens when you change the movie clip to a graphic. You can see his legs moving, but it went too fast. So like here's another thing. Here's another trick for you. Whenever you do a classic tween, you should mostly like bring that frame all the way like really long to like distance for right here. Whenever you create a classic tween, if you shorten the range, it'll go super fast. If you make it long, it'll go slower. So yeah, I've dragged it to 50 this time. So if I just go back and then click enter. Oh, oops, hold up. It didn't show that time. Here we go. If I did just work. Oops, give me a second, guys. My bad. Okay. So here, let me click the. Make sure you click off the onion skin sometimes when you're trying to see your animation. So like, here it goes, and there you go. There's your running at. There is your character running. So yeah, there is your character running. And then whenever you get to your endpoint, all you gotta do is just go right there, click on the end of the keyframe, and just click insert blank keyframe. So that's all you really do. So yeah, that's all you really do. So what I'm also gonna teach you guys is let's see, where did he end? Okay. Alright then. So here I didn't teach you guys all the tools. So like I want to teach them very quickly. So like up here at the top of the bar, whenever you when you're press control, you can play it, rewind it, go to the end. But what I always do is I click that, and then whenever you want to see your animations, all you gotta do is go to test movie, and then in Flash Professional it'll show your movie. And for modify, you already know that bitmap, trace bitmap, and then we can also do transform when you try to make a character big, small, flipping around, all that. And then for your timeline, here's a big trick. Like if you ever want to, like, sometimes one frame can, like, for each layer. Let's say for instance, if I insert another character here in this spot, like, what, I'll show you real quick. Let me just open another Sprite sheet real quick. And I know I saw it a few minutes ago. I'm gonna insert a Sasuke Sprite sheet. This is it. Nope, that is not it. Okay, give me one more second, guys. Okay, here we go. Found it. I'm gonna use. Nope, that is not it either. Like I said before, guys, make sure to label your characters. Okay, finally I found it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use this Sasuke Sprite sheet. Sasuke versus Bakugo. Huh. You know what? If you guys want me to do this as a if you guys want to see Sasuke versus Bakugo in my Cross Brawl Royale fight series, I want you guys to like this video, and I want you guys to mention this to your friends for me. So yeah, for instance, like I said, I'm just gonna do this real quickly. It's like similar. And okay, let's see, copy, and then I'm trying to go real quick, guys. Okay. Oops. Okay, so for instance, like, oh yeah, I forgot to set this real quick. See, 250. Yeah, that'd be fine. Modify bitmap, trace bitmap. Okay, so like when you have a layer, like I said before, whenever you have a layer that's ahead of your other one, this is what happens. Like the layer can overlap it. Like for instance, if I bring Sasuke in front of Bakugo, you can't see Bakugo at all. So like make sure to just like separate them. And whenever you want the character disappear all that, all you gotta do is like go right here, click that dot on the left, and then as you can see, there's no Sasuke. And wherever you want to see him again, just unclick that button, and there he goes. And then I don't know what happens when you lock that. I don't really know when you do that. I guess it just locks it. So like, yeah, those are the tools to like the flash animation. So yeah, for my tutorial series, I'm gonna try to make this quick and fast for you guys, and I'll try to make it slow too at the same time. And let's see. So what I just taught you right now is like some sort of basics of flash animation, importing sprites, backgrounds, the toolbars, and creating motion twins and all that stuff. And for your time, here's another tip for you guys. Like, don't underestimate the timeline, because like if you saw if you guys had ever watched my live stream, I would have so many frames right now. You know, for instance, I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys my okay, give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. I did not plan this out. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my Deku versus Scott Pilgrim animation real quick, if it'll open up. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, he just got uppercutted, all that. So yada yada. Okay, so like you guys see this right here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit closer. So yeah, I had to do all of this. As you guys can see, the sound effects in the background. So yeah, I had to do all of this right here. And it's not really a big deal, but all I'm trying to say is, like, whenever you do an animation, let's say for instance, if I had done an animation, started at 1 frame and ended it to like 100. When that happens, that's not really a long. That's not based on a 1 minute video. That's basically like 10 seconds or 5 seconds, I think. So like, for instance, right now I am around like 6. I'm actually close to 700 frames. So like, as you can see, I kept expanding the timeline to where I can just make it long. I expanded the timeline so where I can make it longer and just better for you guys. So like for instance, I just went to keyframe 1800. So basically, like when you get past like the 1000, that's basically past 1 minute. And we get over 2,000, like over 1,000 frames, that's on 1 minute. When you get over 2,000 frames, that's basically 2 minutes. So like, yeah, I try to make this longer for you guys. All my past animations, those have been short. So like, I'm trying to make this longer and better for you guys. So that completes tutorial 1 of my Sprite animation on my Sprite tutorial. Yeah, Sprite animation tutorial. I will make sure to keep you guys posted on whenever I upload these. I'm not gonna set a date for them because I can't promise you guys that, because I know I lose track sometimes. Like for instance, this animation, I was going to post it this Saturday, but I still have a long way to go. So yeah, I can't keep promises that I can't make. I can't make promises I can't keep. So like, yeah. I will post this I will post this. I'm recording it on Friday, so I will post this tomorrow. And the next tutorial, it'll be sometime next week, like either Monday through Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be sometime next week. I'll let you guys know in the Discord to keep you guys posted. So yeah, and sorry about earlier, my camera cut off, so I had to. This is basically a 2-part video. Part 1 and 2. So yeah, part 3 will be sometime next week, and part 3 is where I will put in the sound effects and effects, and where I'll make the characters battle each other out and all that stuff. And I'll still show you guys some of the toolbars. I mean, some tools to help you guys out. And also, like I said, here's a tip. Here is a big lesson for you guys. Whenever you finish an animation, I'm pretty sure you guys know this already, but like I never did this myself, and that's why all my past animations kept getting deleted. Whenever you get done, always go to File, and you can go to Save or Save As. It really don't matter. So yeah, just make sure to click that, and let's see. I'll save this as Sprite tutorial. I'm glad you guys can see that because I just spelled tutorial wrong. Yeah, I'll make this a Sprite tutorial. So you guys, whenever I feel like doing a tutorial video, I will post that. Same as now. So yeah guys, that concludes Sprite tutorial number 1. Alright then, so yes, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, if you want to see Sasuke versus Bakugo in my fight series, all you gotta do is just like this video. I'm just gonna lead towards my like counting. I'm gonna say, if you get this video 100 likes, I will post a tutorial video Tuesday, and if I get done early with all my work and stuff, I will post it Monday. So yeah, if you guys get this video 100 likes, and please mention this to your friends. I really would appreciate if you guys mention this to any other person who wants to be an animator like me. For instance, I want to tell you guys real quick, the reason why I got into animating is because I just thought it was amazing. It looked pretty cool. I know it's hard work, but I think it's pretty amazing. Like for One Man Melee, Fatal Conflict, Death Battle, all that stuff. I got into animating because of Death Battle, and then all the other shows I was talking about. So yeah, they got me into animating. They encouraged me, they inspired me, and all that stuff. So I'm happy to be an animator, and I'm trying to be a gamer, all that stuff. I'm just trying to be a good YouTuber to get out there like any other small YouTube channel. So yeah, just please mention this to your friends. If you guys have Facebook, please mention this to Facebook, because I don't be on it that much. So yeah, link in my Discord if you can. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell to never miss a video. And also, real quick, I'm going to start posting gaming videos. Yeah, I'm going to start posting gaming videos on my main YouTube channel instead of a gaming channel. So hope you guys will like that too. Like I said before, please like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day.